All right, let's get this over with.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Am I speaking to the building owner?
Who's asking?
My name is Inspector Sahel. I'm with the Zielinski-Rager County Fire Department, and I'm here to conduct the annual fire inspection.
And who's this guy?
This is my shadow. His name is Dean. He's just going to be following us around and noting anything. Is that all right?
All right, yeah, sure.
All right. And before we start, do we have your permission to conduct an inspection?
Yeah, well, I got this whole building cleared, but I still remember you guys last year nitpicking stuff, checking like boxes, whatever, just from a list. Like, I remember you over small things like an exit sign. Like, let's get it.
I understand, sir. We do this because it's even the smallest things. We just try to make sure that it's for the safety of all of the building and whoever's in it.
Yeah, all right, whatever you say.
All right, so to start off with, we're going to start inspecting the exterior and then work our way to the inside. And before I got here, I already noticed a violation. If you could just follow us. Would you like to follow us?
All right, sure.
All right. So I noticed right here you have a fire hydrant, but you don't have a red painted curb that says no parking fire lane.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be the city's job to handle this, not mine?
No, sir. Since you're the private owner, it's your responsibility. You can contact the local fire department or the city, and then they can help you out from there.
All right, okay, I'll do that then.
All right. So I noticed here in the backyard, you have an exit access, which is this pathway. You have an exit, which is that door, and then you have an exit discharge that leads to a public way, the street. Do you mind if I test this door?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
All right. So with this door, it swings inwards, and this is a violation because in the event of an emergency, you wouldn't want the door to swing inwards. That would just create...
Wait, hold on. What does that have to do with anything at all? Like, I have never seen this kind of stuff on Facebook before.
So this is a violation because when you try to exit, right, this door swings inwards and it would create more difficulty to exit, right? Rather than having the door swing outwards, you'd have a wide open door, which leads to less crowding.
What do you mean by crowding?
Say, for example, people try to leave, right? And it's all clustered right here. Everyone's trying to leave. They try to open the door right here. You only have this much space to exit, right?
Okay.
Compared to having the door swinging outwards, you have a full access way to exit, right?
Yeah, so how do you recommend me to fix this then?
So these hinges, you can install these on the other side. That way the door swings outwards. And then you can also add some panic hardware, like a push function on the door. That way it's easily accessible by just pushing on it.
Where do you even get this from? Like, FFD never taught me anything about this stuff.
The Fremont Fire Department?
Nah, Facebook Fire Department.
Okay. Thank you. So I noticed here you have an illuminated exit sign.
Yeah, you can thank Facebook for that.
Do you mind if I test the emergency exit?
Yeah, sure.
All right. All right, so I noticed that it's locked from the inside, which is a violation because the emergency exit must always remain readily accessible from the inside without a key or special knowledge.
Well, I just want people from the outside using this door because we already have this right here.
Well, I mean, the door can remain locked from the outside, but from the inside, it must remain unlocked and readily accessible.
All right, I'll get that fixed then.
All right. So I noticed here you have another illuminated exit sign.
Yeah.
And I also noticed that you have a cross right here that's causing an obstruction to your hallway.
Well, I just don't want people, to see right there going upstairs.
Well, I understand that, sir, but this is a violation because you don't want to have any obstructions in the hallway at all.
All right, I could just move free then.
Sir, you have a fire extinguisher here as well. Do you know the last time it was serviced?
I actually don't know. I have replaced it myself a long time ago after it got stolen.
And then it looks a little bit loose. Has this been properly mounted as well and secured?
No, the one I found doesn't match that.
Well, you can get this serviced by the local fire department and they can help you out with how to properly mount it as well.
Sir, do you know how to use a fire extinguisher?
Who are you to tell me that? You're just a student.
Well, I just want to make sure that you know how to use it in case of an emergency.
Well, yeah, duh. Facebook taught me.
Okay, sir. Well, to properly use it, we follow the pass rule. So
What's
basically, pass, P, stands for pull. So you want to pull this little strap here, and then you can just pull it out, and then aim.
Sir, if you could have your attention.
Okay.
Aim. So you want to aim this extension here at the base of the fire, because that's where you want to extinguish the fire. And then S for squeeze, so squeeze the little lever here. And then after that, sweep. And then you sweep from left to right.
All right.
And you want to make sure you follow these this order, because if you say you don't pull it in time, you try squeezing it, you're just going to bend this little nozzle here. So make sure to follow pass. So PASS. Pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep.
All right. Remember that next time then.
All right, sir. I'm just going to start inspecting this room now. I'm just going to start looking around the corners
ahead.
of the room. Okay.
Man, what are you even writing there?
Looks good.
Sir, once we finish the full inspection, I'll give you a copy of our report.
All right, whatever.
Sir, I found something.
What?
Sir, so I noticed right here in the corner of the room, you have
Uh-huh.
something called piggybacking.
The hell is that?
Piggybacking is when you connect one extension cord and you connect it to another one, and it leads all the way. Dean, do you mind showing me where it leads to?
Yeah, I believe it just connects to this piano here.
And is it permanent wiring? Like, is it always connected?
Yeah, of course.
So this is a fire hazard because it can lead to overloading and it can overheat.
How is that even possible?
Well, it just happens depending on how long it's been connected and the condition of it as well. And this can be dangerous because if it can involve a fire using energized electrical equipment.
I hardly believe a piano could generate that much energy.
You can contact your local electrician. They can help you out with connecting the extension cord to the outlet. That way it's safe to use.
But like, why do I gotta do all of that? It's already simple enough just to have this.
It's just safer for the building and for the occupants.
This is starting not to make a lot of sense.
So, sir, I do notice here you have a non-illuminated exit sign. They must always be illuminated at all times. You do have an exit sign right here that is illuminated, and you do have a door. However, there is a violation. That violation being that the exit must not go through a storage room.
Okay, I don't know how I fix this.
What you can do is you can remove both exit signs altogether and keep it as a storage room and not an emergency exit. Sir?
Well, I'll just let you know right now, it's pretty much exact same thing you took with that door right there.
It is?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So what you can do here applies to the same opposite side, sorry. You can just remove the exit sign and keep it as a storage room and not an emergency exit.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to look around now, okay? Still light. Okay. Okay. So I do notice something right here. You do have exposed wiring.
Uh-huh.
This is a violation. And what you can do to fix it is you can call an electrician and they can help you properly fix it.
Yeah, I'll just find someone on Facebook to do it for me.
Well, as long as they're certified and what they did is safe, then yeah, by all means.
Okay.
Okay, let's go over here. So I do see a couple violations. The first one being that you have penetrations that goes through your ceiling. Do you happen to have a fire-rated wall beyond the ceiling?
No, not that I know of.
Okay, so you have two violations right here. One being it's not sealed around. Same thing applies for that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
You can contact your local contractor and they can help you seal up these corners and right there on the hole as well.
Oh yeah, I could find someone on Facebook for that.
Perfect. And then I do notice right here your second violation, that being you have lots of combustible storage, just stuff that can be easily lit too close to the ceiling. That just poses a fire hazard because in a non-sprinkled area like this, it would be difficult for a fire to control. And what you can do is simply just put these storages down here or just somewhere else that's safe. All right, sir, so that concludes our inspection. If you can, just please sign the form.
All right. Thank you. Here you go.
Here's your copy, and we'll see you for reinspection in 3 weeks.
Okay. What the hell? Simple, huh?
Simple? Are you for real? You throw me up for a painting? You throw me up for a speaker, wires, a door, a button? What is all this for about, huh? Do you even know what I have to go through? I improvise. You think I just call a contractor and get it done right away? Is that what you think? You guys are incompetent. You disgrace your service. Do you know what Facebook is? I garage right there. Is that it? I'm suing your asses.
Oh yeah. So, sir, that concludes our inspection. We'll see you in about 3 weeks. All right.
All right.
All right. Good to see you.
ya.
Take care.
3 weeks, huh? My ass, Bill.
So now that we've gotten the inspection done, let's start on the chronology and talk about the behavior of the business owner today. During the inspection, he became suspicious of what we were doing, and he also showed signs of anger. And towards the end of the inspection, he actually lashed out on us and noted that we are incompetent and actually a disgrace to our department. And he also asked us if we've heard about Facebook as well. He kept on talking about Facebook throughout the whole inspection.
Yeah, I agree. He was very suspicious against me because I'm a student shadow, and he was very emotional and thought it was best to attract ourselves. Now, is there anything else I need to write down?
No. Other than that, let's finish it up and let's put it on file and let's send it to the fire marshal.
Okay, sounds good.
I hardly believe a piano could generate that much energy.
Well, that's just how it works. Do you mind if I test the exit?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
It unlocks? Really?